You're here to perform a cranking compression test, which is going to check the mechanical action of the engine, the valve sealing, and the piston ring sealing. Make sure that the starting and charging system as well as the battery are good before you get started so you don't get false fail results on your compression test. Start the engine and get it fully warmed up. Stop it. Remove all the spark plugs. You want to disable the ignition and the fuel system. Install your compression gauge. Hold the throttle in the wide open position and watch the gauge as you crank the engine. A good engine will have 2/3 of the total compression that's going to build up on the gauge on its first engine cycle. Continue to crank until the compression stops rising. Good engines, they should take less than 10 engine cycles to reach maximum compression. Test all cylinders and then compare your values to specifications. This is a GM spec. Minimum 100 psi. The variation, they say, shouldn't exceed 30% from the highest to the lowest cylinder. You can calculate your own spec by multiplying atmospheric pressure by the engine's compression ratio. In this example, 14.7 psi, we're at sea level, times 9.1 compression ratio equals 134 psi. In this example, it shows us that the compression is above the factory spec but below ours. A tighter spec helps you find intermittent problems.